What a fucking calamity, guys! Goodness me, we've got a complete breeze block that won't fucking flush at Manchester United. Get out of here, Slabbo! And, obviously you've probably seen the news, guys. This evening it's come out that Slabby Maguire is refusing to leave. He doesn't want to go and play for shitty West Ham. He's obviously got ideas above his station and thinks that he's actually a good player, which is mad. It's maddening, my friends. Who does he think he is, this guy? He's a mediocre meltbag, should be playing for Hull City. Maybe on loan at Sheffield United. Shouldn't be playing for the top upper echelon type sides like Manchester United. We're the stupid fools who are stupid enough to actually give him a huge contract worth more than he's worth by a country mile. And therefore disabling the possibility of him leaving Manchester United, it seems. We've had a calamity paying him what we pay him. He's now going to be seemingly taking the cash at the football club. He's a money-grabbing, greedy bastard. And rather than play regular football for David Moyes' ginger goblins over at West Ham, what he would prefer to do is just sit around, fanning around, being a complete fanny, and getting paid 200k a week at Manchester United to be a seventh-choice fanny. That is his decision, it seems, at this moment in time. It's known that he respects David Moyes, and this isn't about that. It's more about the fact that he feels like he can get back into United's side. Rubbish! And the fact that he's getting paid £200,000 a week at Manchester United. This is what it's down to. It's an economical decision, it seems. Let's have a look at the latest news and updates. So, Fabrizio Romano gave us an update earlier on, and he said that the Maguire deal is essentially off, at least for now. He says the Harry Maguire move to West Ham is now off. Harry respects West Ham, but there was never an agreement in personal terms. Sources close to Maguire say that Harry remains settled at United, loves the club, and believe he will get plenty of opportunities to play. What the fuck's this guy's problem, mate? Ten Hag just needs to go into Slabby Maguire's house, knock on his front door, go round his gaff, and say, Slabby Maguire, I've got to talk to you, my friend. You are an unwanted turd of a man at this football club, lad. You are as welcome as a log in a porta potty at a festival. That is what he needs to go in and say to him. Get out of this club, my son. Let's fucking eradicate you. Please. And just give him the clear lowdown of what's going on here and say, we do not need you, my friend. You are not going to play. In fact, the only team you're going to play for is the under-18s. And obviously you're too old to play for them, so you're just going to have to play for the reserves, mate. You're a shithouse and you will never play for Manchester United again. Surely this conversation has to be had. Move on. Let everybody move on with their lives, Harry. You can play for a decent side. West Ham United are a decent side, aren't they? They're the perfect side for Harry Maguire because they're bang average shite. David Ornstein also confirming this news. He says that Harry Maguire will not be joining West Ham. Man United would have needed to replace and shorten the time, obviously, in order to do so. Ten Hag sees the 30-year-old as an important squad member and happy for him to fight for his place. You what? Happy for him to fight for his place? Defender did not agree personal terms with West Ham United. What a fucking melter. Honestly, he deserves any sort of backlash that he gets from the United fan base now, in my humble opinion. Okay, there's people feeling sorry for Harry Maguire getting booed over in Dublin. Well, get your fucking boos out for the lads now, because this guy's refusing to go anywhere. He's clearly surplus. He's clearly not wanted. Ten Hag stripped the captaincy off of him. What more can Ten Hag do other than, I don't know, slap him around the face every day he gets into training with a wet fish to tell him that he doesn't want to be a part of Manchester United anymore? He's clearly a backup. And if he's prepared to be a backup on 200 grand a week, well, he's got no ambition, does he? And he doesn't deserve any sympathy from the fan base. It's like we've had the sweet taste of freedom. You know, we're kind of like, I don't know, somebody who's been in prison for a long time and they're winding down the days till they get released from this fucking jail cell. And it's coming to the last final hour. And the next thing you know, they get carted into court and tried for another crime and they get another 10 years. That's what's happening with this Harry Maguire bullshit. We almost thought we were free from this wanker. But as it turns out, no. He's still going to be lingering around here like a fucking fart in a spacesuit. What is this guy's issue? Dharmesh Chef from Sky Sports reporting that the move is off. Dharmesh Chef says that Maguire's move to West Ham is off. It's thought that the departure this late would have left Manchester United little time to bring in a replacement. Erik ten Hag maintains he's an important player and happy to have him in the squad and fight for his place. What? This is bullshit. What do you mean it gives us little time to find a replacement? We've got bloody Benjamin Pavard twerking for us on social media, liking every single damn post that Manchester United put out there, and clearly wants to push away from Bayern München. The deal obviously was on the cards, but Harry Maguire, is not going, and therefore it's hinging on that, really. It's hinging on this Pratt leaving. So apparently he was unhappy as well with the treatment from Erik ten Hag recently. Harry Maguire remains unhappy at his treatment at the hands of manager Erik ten Hag. I mean, you know, Ten Hag's well within his rights to not play a complete shark merchant of a player. Just because Slabby Maguire's got this massive monster ego and thinks that he's the bee's knees and everybody should be clambering to play him in their teams, you know, it doesn't mean that it's true. Ten Hag's right to drop him. This man's been a calamity for United for a number of years, constantly making significant errors, and now the twat doesn't even want to leave. Now the twat doesn't even want to leave, and he's costing us £30 million and costing us the potential to bring in a new player, a better player, a more superior player, a player that's not a complete airy breeze block of a twat of a defender, mate. So, you know, Slabby Maguire doesn't want to go, guys. That's the reality. It seems that we're stuck with a wanker. We've got to try and get rid of him, of course. There's still 2 weeks left of this transfer window. Surely it can happen. I don't know, guys. It doesn't look good at the moment, does it? Everybody's saying that he's going to stay. He doesn't seem to want to go. He had an opportunity at West Ham. He's too big bollocks for that. No. It's not Hollywood enough for him. No. He wants to go and play for the top side. He's happy at Manchester United getting paid 200 grand a week, being a United player, you know? Being a United player, and even though he's not going to ever play. I mean, Ten Hag surely has got no plans for Harry Maguire in the first team. And what really annoys me about this whole Maguire situation is we were supposed to go and get a new defender. There was talks of Todibo. There was talks of Benjamin Pavard. You know, we could easily have gone and got another defender if Harry Maguire was prepared to leave without asking for an absolutely exorbitant amount of money. But as it is, this wank piece does want an exorbitant amount of money, and he's too big bollocks, too big time Charlie to go to West Ham. So we're stuck with him, and therefore we won't get a suitable replacement, and there's no value in the deal for Manchester United to go and buy somebody else now, because we've got a fucking complete brick at the back there on £200,000 a week who's unsellable, guys. Unsaleable. Nobody wants him. Do you know what? Boo! Sorry to say, that's all he's going to get at United now from the fans. That's all he deserves from the fans. He has the option to leave, and instead he's given us a kick right in the big love spuds there. Just to say, nah, sorry, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not fucking leaving. I refuse to leave. You guys are going to have to put up with my mug for another couple of years.